and salutations, I'm Zook, your lovable developer, and welcome to Geeks Anonymous. In this episode, we're going over a devlog for one of the games that I'm working on called Purge. Now, if you have followed the channel before, this might look a little familiar to you. This is basically a remastering of Mini Purge that I did back in 2020 as part of a Godot Wild Jam. You can actually play that full version of that jam, which we scored 5th place on, and there is a link in the description below to the itch.io page. But I'm going through, getting rid of all the spaghetti code and remastering it. As you can see here, I've got our Space Gunner, and right now they've got the Repressor, which is just an automatic fire. You can see it's got the Boom Shot, which is basically your spread shot for the shotgun, and everyone's favorite, of course, the Sweeper. So, yeah, during the actual game jam, people just loved using this weapon, and yeah, so I tweaked it a little bit, made it a little more fine tuned, and once I add the fuel and whatnot, obviously you will have limited supplies. So that's what I've got so far for the main character. But I've also got this little guy on the right here, and they are the Spitter. As you can see, it just basically shot a loogie at me, which is acidic and will damage the armor of the Space Gunner here. So yeah, that's basically what I've got so far. I've got many mobs to go. If you played the original Mini Purge, we had tons of like flying enemies, we had charging enemies, but I'm actually going through and implementing AI to it. As you can see, they have states above them, so I can see if it's borrowed in this instance, or if it's gonna go into its Patui state, or hiding again. And that'll just allow me to keep all the logic a lot more organized, rather than having some incidences where, like, I think I had one mob that was just rolling up walls and whatnot. It was horrible. But now that I know how state machines work, it's a far cry from where it was. So thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for more of Purge and some of the other games that I've been developing. And until next time, toodaloo.